Are you feeling tired, depressed, or drained about your situation and you don't know no way out? Well, I have the solution for you today. Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Wright, and today I want to talk to you about how to overcome feeling defeated, drained, tired. I have the perfect solution for you, so I want you to listen to this real quick. I have this pitcher of water here with me. This pitcher of water represents you. This glass represents everything that you pour into. Let's start your day off for you so you can see exactly what cups you're pouring into. So the first cup we're gonna pour into is you getting up in the morning. You probably went to bed late last night. You was feeling overwhelmed. There wasn't enough hours in a day for you. So you woke up probably late, frustrated, panicking, running around with anxiety, trying to get the kids off. Somebody lost a shoe, somebody lost a book bag, and you just started your day in a frantic. Now you have to go to work for 8 hours, right? Let's pour into the work cup. Now, since you're there for 8 hours, we got to get that 2 cups. That job is requiring a lot of cups from you, but we only gonna stick with 2 for the video. Now we have to think about the 3rd cup you're pouring into. You know that coworker that come up to your desk and she just want to talk, or he want to talk about what happened over the weekend or what happened last night at their house and how their spouse didn't come home. They want to garbage dump on you. Let's pour into them. This represents you pouring your empathy, your love, your compassion, some advice into their cup. After you pour into that co-worker's cup, you sitting there feeling depleted because they just dumped all of their garbage on you, and now they skipping away from your desk happily, and you feeling drained and tired. Now you got to replenish yourself. How you gonna do that? You still got a little bit more to go. So the work day ends, you go home, you got to tend to the kids, right? You got to make sure homework is done. You got to make sure that the kids is not getting in the house and getting on their phone or on the game. You got to make sure they do their chores. You have to make sure you wash, cook, clean. You got to do all of this when you get home from work. Not to mention, you want to escape your reality, right? So you got to tune into your reality TV and be into someone else's reality, or watch the news so that you can fill yourself up with more drama, chaos, fear. Let's pour into that cup. You done poured into the cup of TV. You done poured into the cup of the television or that device that you're holding in your hand to scroll social media. So now this next cup you got to pour into is your family and friends. You got your family that call you and check on you, make sure you are all right, see how your day was today. And then you got your friends that may want to call you and gossip and possibly tell you about somebody else's business that ain't had nothing to do with you. Now it's the end of the day. You done did everything you had to do. And you got one thing left to do, right? So you think. You got to take care of your spouse. After you take care of all of that other responsibility, you know they want some attention. And if you don't have a spouse, maybe you're dating and you got to spend 2 hours on the phone and let the time roll past until you fall asleep, get sleepy on the phone. Y'all playing love songs in the background. And it's bringing back the days of your teenage love. Now, after all of that, this is what you have left to give yourself and to give God. This pitcher is empty. Nothing else is in here. This is what's left. The problem is not you giving into other people. The problem is you not pouring into yourself first. Not giving God the first fruits of your day. A lot of times we try to play God in other people's lives instead of redirecting them to the one we have to lean and depend on, right? Some of the cups that you pour into may be a priority in your life and you just can't get away from them. But then there's other cups that you can escape. They're not a priority. And the problem is that we try to play God in other people's lives and help save them, but nobody shows up to save us. This pitcher is sitting on the counter waiting to be filled. No one's going to fill it up, especially if they feel like they wasn't the last person that emptied it. So who's going to fill you up when you're drained? Who's going to replenish you when you're feeling defeated? Let's take a look at John chapter 7, verse 38. Whoever believes in me, rivers of living water will flow within them. My question to you today is, would you like rivers of living water to flow within you, where your cup overflows, so that you can help pour into everybody else's cup that you need to pour into, that God directs you to pour into? Maybe it was a person at Walmart that you overlooked, that you were supposed to smile and say hello to, but because you have been so consumed by your day that you didn't even recognize they was hurting on the inside. You was hurting on the inside so much and angry about how your day went that you had road rage on the road. You didn't show empathy and compassion that maybe somebody else was running late to work. Maybe somebody had to rush to the hospital. You don't know what other people were going through because you were too weighed down from pouring into other people's cups that you was almost empty. You didn't have nothing left to give any outside people that God placed on your path. But that's all right. It's time to stop playing God in other people's lives and start believing God. Just like that verse just said, whoever believes in me. Today, I hope you make a decision to make God the head of your life, giving him the first fruits of your day, starting your day off in complete solitude with you and him. I'm talking about the God that lives on the inside of you. He wants to flow rivers of living water through you. But you have to be open to receive it. I know it's hard because we always want to give. But honey, God loves you so much. And he wants the best for you. And he wants your cup to be overflowing. When you know there's a situation that you don't have to be in control of, or that you don't have to respond to, or that you don't have to pour into, redirect that person to God. Let them get an understanding of who God is, just like you know who God is in your life. Putting you first is not selfish. It's a selfless act to know that we need to be filled up. Just like you have to fill your car up with gas to keep it running, you have to be filled up as well. You can't just keep giving and giving. You can't just keep pouring into other people's cups. Otherwise, you'll be like this pitcher that's just sitting on the counter waiting to be refilled. Treat God like your spouse. Don't just give him the first fruits of your day. Think about how when you date somebody and you are so excited to go to lunch because you get to talk to them on your lunch break. Talk to God on your lunch break. Talk to God throughout your day. Put God in every aspect of your life, just as you would someone you were dating. I hope this message prompts you to let the rivers of the living water to flow from within you. Unless you just want to keep being a pitcher and keep being drained and keep waiting for other people to fill you up, wondering who will do it. Looking at the same people that cannot fill your cup up because why? You filled up their cup. Just remember, once your pitcher is empty, you can't pour from it no more. Either way, let's grow.